It's a weight loss program that our next guest says has changed lives. And if you want to lose up to 40 pounds, that's 8 of these, in 40 days, he says it could transform yours too.
And please welcome Dr. John Thomas, the director of Vibrant Life Health Center, back to our show. Thank you again for being here.
Thanks for having me, always.
So you've shown us really over a course of this considerable amount of time, thousands of transformations.
Yes.
What is it about Vibrant Life Health Center, and how are they making, like these pictures we're looking at right now, how are they making this possible?
You know, we're doing something different than has ever been approached before in weight loss, and that's what's awesome about it. Our program that's powered by Nutrimos uses a breakthrough technology. What we call it's the best technology for the better life you'll ever see. And when you take a look at the way this works, is if you could actually ask yourselves, what is the problem with detoxification? You know, what are you having, where are the imbalances in your organs inside? You know, what are the hormones? What are the neurotransmitters? All the component parts inside your body, if you could talk to yourselves and ask them, what is really going on and how do I fix you? What would you get for an answer? That's where we're at today. We can literally plug in, find out what's going on, find out where all these imbalances are in your body, and no longer guess or do what they say. We do exactly what we're going to do to make sure that your body turns on its natural ability to burn fat. That's exciting.
And it's not, because it's not a generic program. It's not just like, there's so many weight loss programs and stuff, but this is specific for, because each person's body and chemical makeup is different. So you're finding out what works for that person and devising a plan for them. But because that's so specialized, how do you determine the cost?
You know, that's amazing, because we have over 330 different scans to start from. And then from there, we can start delineating what we really need to do with that person. So a price for somebody is, you know, a cookie cutter program that works for everybody in the world, it doesn't exist. It just, we know that the facts are, the results just don't follow it. And so when you get into a situation like this, we develop a program specific to your body. That's why that first consultation is so critical, because we can sit down with you and find out where your real challenges are, what are your real goals, and what system do we really need to put together for you. And then we'll talk about the costs at that point. You know, and it's, when you compare the cost of this program price per pound to everything out there, we're right on the bottom end of the spectrum. You know what I mean? Exactly. And we're right on the bottom end of the spectrum for everything you compare. The thing is, we do it in 40 days.
Yeah.
When I'm out in the community, people ask me all the time about you and the program, and I always explain, like, without your program, it's kind of like going through a weight loss, you know, with your eyes closed, because you really don't know what you're doing. So how would you explain that your program is different from all those other ones that we've all tried?
You know, it's really about the technology, number one. It's about being able to find out exactly, without guessing, like you said, taking your hands off your eyes and seeing exactly what we need to do. But it's also in the way that we deliver this program. You know, we talked a lot about how these patients are actually talking to me every single day on text. I was just doing it here just before we got on the camera. I took care of a bunch of situations. So when you go through that process, I'm dealing with the issues that you're challenged with all the way through this process. I'm walking the 40-day journey with you. Where else have you ever seen that? Where you actually have somebody that's been able to really shape your success all the way through the process. So that's really another big part of this process. So not only does your cellular health completely transform in your body, but we turn on that fat burn, we deliver this program in a way that's never been done before. It's amazing.
And you're getting more and more calls. We talk about this all the time. You're getting more calls every week, and you personally get back to each of these people.
Yes.
And they can contact you at any time. And so you're taking a very personal approach to this, which, by the way, as this grows, it's going to be a little tougher on you, and your wife's probably going to be a little upset. You're going to be on your cell phone. But besides, obviously, the personal touch is so important, but why else should people choose you over any other weight loss?
It's the experience. We were blessed to bring this. We were the first ones to bring this technology, this Nutrimos technology, to the First Coast 2 years ago. And we've had thousands of transformations. We've got so much experience on how to take this system and maximize it to each individual person. You know, you want to get that experience involved, and that's what Vibrant Life Health brings. It brings the experience of the physiology and the understanding of what we know about your body and how we can shape it and do something completely different than you've ever tried before.
And we are such a society of, like, I want results now.
Yes.
We're talking 40 days, and I've said it before with you, we're getting ready to get into Halloween, then Thanksgiving, then Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
We need to lose this.
Yes.
You know.
Can you imagine being 30 to 40 pounds lighter by Christmas?
Well, he wouldn't be here.
Yeah, he wouldn't be here.
I'd be doing the show by myself.
He'd be see-through.
Right. But, you know, I mean, I've got my problem areas. How do we find out? How do we get more information?
You know, if you're just interested in finding out more information, go to the website, vlhcjax.com. Tons of information in there, testimonial stories. You'll find everything you need there. If you're ready to get into that consultation, there's no better way to do that than to step in, call, schedule that appointment. It's $27. It's a $99 value, and I will sit down personally with you, and we'll discuss your options.
And you just feel better.
Yes,
really,
It
when
does.
you're trim.
I mean, weight loss is important for so many reasons. life longevity. It's you know, self you know, awareness and
Yes.
And energy
Yeah.
right there.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you for being here.
Thank you
again.
for having me.
We'd like to thank Vibrant Life Health Center for sponsoring this segment. And to learn more, visit vlhcjax.com or call the office at 904-683-8177.